They hear the word grounded or restricted or whatever that may be, and they automatically think, well, they don't do anything. Well, yeah, we do. We do a ton.
That's Courtney Alexander's response to people who question the University of Florida cheerleading program. In November of 2012, the University of Florida cheerleading program was grounded, but head coach Courtney Alexander prefers not to use the term grounded, but rather restricted or limited because the cheerleaders aren't confined to the ground. These restrictions that were placed on the cheerleading program have significantly lowered the tumbling and stunting skills that are allowed compared to the athletes' abilities. But the University Athletic Association says that they made their restriction decision on the basis of safety.
We have less concussions, we have less knee and ankle injuries. So I think the chance of them getting hurt is less, and then the actual numbers of them getting injured has gone down quite a bit.
Compared to the high-flying stunts and acrobatic tumbling, the teams can now only do back handsprings for tumbling and chair sits, toss toe touches, and shoulder sits for stunting. One of the main challenges for the team while having these limitations is to remain creative.
I just think us using our minds and really thinking like, okay, those things that we normally do on a higher level, how can we take it down to our level and still make it exciting and fun?
It's on these sidelines where the University of Florida cheerleaders used to show off their tumbling and stunting skills in front of over 90,000 people. But now some of the cheerleaders see these sidelines as a limitation.
I'm a very competitive person, so I like to be able to work on things, and because of this limitation, it seems like the things that we try and work on sort of run out after a while because there's not much you can do when you're limited. So it's almost like we're reaching a peak and we're reaching like a roof where we can't go any higher, and that's what kind of bothers me about it.
Max Berry is a sophomore and a second-year cheerleader, and while he was not on the team in 2012 when the restrictions were placed, he still feels the disappointment of not being able to use high-level cheerleading skills he has developed.
They told us that we were limited, like we can't do anything. Obviously, I didn't know what that meant at the time, but once I started learning everything that we could do, and then they compared it to what they were able to do before, that's when I realized.
The Athletic Association has no plans of lifting the restriction completely, but the cheerleaders and coaching staff hope that more skills can be added in the future. Courtney, McKenna, WUFT Sports.